Everyone told us not to go to Thailand in the rainy season. We went anyway, a whole month in July. And honestly, only about 10% of our days were truly rainy. Here's everything I wish someone had told us first. So let's go through every trap you can fall into while planning a trip to Thailand, so nothing ruins your first real impression of the place. The rain comes fast and it leaves fast. 15 minutes and you're back in the water. The sea is the part to respect. In July, the waves on the Andaman side get strong and the current can pull you out further than you think. And one rule that genuinely matters, if you find a beautiful beach where nobody is swimming, there's a reason. We found one with perfect waves and spent the next 2 days getting sand out of every part of our bodies. Swim where there's actual infrastructure. When it storms, the electricity often just goes. The wiring here is weak. Don't run the kettle and the washing machine at the same time. We were on a first-name basis with our electrician before we gave up and just waited for the whole block to come back on. Thailand still runs on cash. Street food, markets, tuk-tuks. Bring a strong currency in cash and change it at exchange offices, but never the first one you see. If you use an ATM, take out a big amount at once. Every Thai ATM charges a flat 220 baht fee per withdrawal, no matter how much you take. Getting around. If there are more than 2 of you, just rent a car. Thailand is not walkable. There are barely any sidewalks. They drive on the left and your home license is not valid here. So order an international driving permit at least a month before you go. We weren't stopped once in a month, but it's always a lottery. The scam that happened to us, you're pulling out and a guy on a motorbike slips into your blind spot and pretends to fall. Suddenly, random people gather and decide it's easier for you to just pay because waiting for the police would take hours. If this happens, get back in your car or on your bike and leave. They can't do anything to you and they don't actually want the police there either. We tried calling, barely understood each other, and ended up paying him 2,500 baht. He'd wanted 5,000 for his broken bike. The next day, we watched him calmly selling fruit on the same street. And renting a car or bike. Expect scratches and expect to be charged for them. Someone left a brick where we parked at a clinic. We drove over it, and that damage cost us 10,000 baht. Get real insurance. It paid for itself twice on our trip. My partner got a bad ear infection, maybe the sea, maybe the climate, you never know, and we needed antibiotics. Phuket has 24-hour clinics everywhere. At night they cost more, but insurance covers it at the day's exchange rate. So if the baht climbs, you might even come out ahead.
Yes.
Skip roaming. Walk into the first 7-Eleven, bring your passport and grab a local SIM. Tourist plans with unlimited data start at a couple hundred baht and go up depending on how long you stay. Cheaper than any eSIM service. One thing that genuinely shocked us as Europeans, the plastic. Every single item comes wrapped in 3 bags. Thailand doesn't really have a recycling system, so don't add to the problem. Bring a fabric tote, a metal straw, and just say no to the extra bags. We did a month in Phuket and 4 days in Bangkok. For Phuket, look for a family house. And the non-negotiable is air conditioning, because you will not sleep without it. On long stays, the owner usually bills electricity separately, so ask about the tariff and check the meter yourself regularly. Ours was inflated and the extra electricity went straight into the landlady's pocket. In Bangkok, we rented a tiny studio in a building with a pool and a shuttle to the metro, and honestly loved it. Worth every baht.
Wow. I think it looks even better on the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Because in my eyes it looks better than the view from our apartment, but you have just the apartment below.
Yeah, just like the 5th floor actually, but looks like, I don't know, 10th.
Oh yeah.
And here we have a gym. Small, but treadmill, pull-ups, decent one.
And one last thing worth mentioning. In a whole month, we never had a single water issue. No barley belly, no upset stomach, nothing. We stuck to bottled water and were sensible about where we ate. And honestly, Thailand was much kinder to our stomachs than we expected. So is Thailand worth it in the rainy season? Completely. The people are warm, there's endless things to try, and a tropical downpour disappears as suddenly as it arrives. Don't let the weather scare you off. And if this is your first big trip to Asia, tell me in the comments, what are you most afraid of? Save this before you go. See you in the next Thailand video where I'll share more must-visit places and experiences you won't want to miss.